So now we finally arrived. Here we are, October the 10th, 2023. And we're talking about a PlayStation 5 Slim. Oh, by the way, man, it's a great time to be an Xbox gamer. Plenty of great games to play. Go out there and get your Xbox. Stone King X, what up? Real Island Gaming, what up? It's your boy, the new legal, man. And I'm hyped tonight. So you can see I narrowed the space down for tonight. This show right here, exclusive to diehard Xbox fans all around the world. This ain't no Centaur show. This ain't a half-breed show. This ain't a neutral show. Straight up Xbox show tonight. Dr. Vodka, what's good? I see you, man. Real Island Gaming, what's good? Gun Griffin, what's good? Y'all ready? Oh, man, are y'all ready tonight? Yo, listen. So much news happened. I said, forget this, man. F it, I'm dropping a shadow show tonight. It had to. Box, what's good? Exactly. Oh, yeah, Gun Griffin, this was horrible, bro. This is horrible. And you know what's funny, y'all? I know they love to ignore me, right? I know they love to mark me as this Xbox extremist. We're going to get down to that. This crazed Xbox extremist. The new legal, he's an extremist. He's toxic, right? He's crazy, man. All he talks about is Xbox games. But the irony of that is the same people shooting those fiery arrows at me, all they do is talk down the Xbox and lie about the PlayStation. You know, the weakest thing that a PlayStation fan can say to me today is Xbox is in last place. If you get a donkey to tell you some stupid stuff like that, laugh at them and then show the proof of the prophet. They've been lied to so much that they don't even know what's true anymore. But legal ain't never lied to y'all. I told y'all before the consoles came out, 2020, what was going to happen. You donkeys told me that what was going on with the PlayStation 5 is normal. Anybody who wants to countersue my claims, y'all know what to do. Y'all the ones that are good on the internet. Y'all the ones that love to go back and look up shit, pull receipts. Go back and pull my receipts to see if I'm lying about this. That's why I'm laughing, Ashtray. That's why I'm laughing, Ashtray. And Ashtray knows that I'm telling the truth because his comrade, Guru Gaming, who you hate as well, my old compadre, right? Who they hate as well. He's the one who told me about the PlayStation 5 being overclocked and it's going to have heating issues. So he hurried up and made that video way back in 2020, like late spring, he did it. We did these things on purpose so that when all this dumb stuff starts to come up now, there'll be no way these donkeys can escape our wrath. They can't escape our wrath. They will not be able to run anymore. And to my delight, I got to give a shout out to Stone King X because the day he gave me my flowers, somebody recognized my hard work out here. Stone King X, I appreciate that post, man. I've never lied to these donkeys, bro. Right, Box is down to the remakes and remasters. Just like, look, wait a minute. Thank you, Vok. Thank you, Vok. I did, Vok. I spoke it. When nobody else wanted to speak on it, I spoke it, bro. And I told them in November, when they told me legal, this is normal. Consoles come out and they mess up. I said, normal? Consoles come out and mess up? When was that ever normal? When was that ever normal, y'all? That's not normal. But they had nowhere to run, y'all. That was a desperation attempt. So I told them like this, I'll be fair to y'all. If this normality keeps on going after December the 31st, and we roll into 2021, and this shit keeps happening, it's on and popping. I will always keep the chain tight now. Now my grip is firm tight. And ain't no donkey getting away from me now. It's time for you to face your judgment day. I told y'all that Sony had that 50% yield problem. That I got you, fam. Sony and the masters of the remasters. I have the power. You got to say power, not power, power. So G4, Sony always messing up, man. Exactly, bro. So when I was coming out with my report, right, I was letting them know, listen, man, Bloomberg had already made the reports. And y'all want to know what's funny? Think I'm lying, right? Sony went right on Twitter and lied to him, G4. Sony lied. I didn't lie. Sony lied to him, realist. Sony lied to him, my man, 50 grand. Sony lied to these clowns on Twitter by refuting the claims. You don't know? Go back, check the proof. Go back to 2020 on Twitter with the PlayStation feed, and you'll see the lie. Or type it in. Type in Sony had false claims on the PlayStation 5 shortages. Twitter, put that on there. And I guarantee you it pop up. It should pop up. And it should tell you that PlayStation was denying these reports, right? But Bloomberg said there was a 50% failure rate, right? So how in the world could Sony know out of millions of consoles which ones are defective, Six Slayer? They couldn't. That's the point. So, like I said, Six Slayer, the only way PlayStation is going to know which ones are good is if the Will the Beast community of the Donkey community, right, does a free beta test for them. Because Sony knows they're ignorant. The reason why things happen to them is because they never, ever, ever stand on their hooves and tell Sony what's going on and put them in their place to do better. They don't. Remember what I always used to tell y'all. They don't matter about their games. It's not about their games. I told y'all this. It's about the console sales. We're hearing it today. With all the dumbness that's going on, donkeys still want to get on Twitter today and tell us that Xbox is in last place. They're stupid. They don't even realize that Sony's really in last place. See, the fantasy is about the console sales. So they're going to say, oh, but we sell more consoles. They don't realize that they can sell all the consoles they want. Sony is in last place in reality world. They make the least profit of everything. Microsoft is second with Xbox, and number one is Nintendo. Sony's last in reality world. So when you finally bring a donkey out of reality world, they run or they shut up. They can only do two things, go hide or shut up. So I told them, you guys are free beta testers for these consoles out here. When a console goes bad, Sony wants to know, send it to them and get your return back. Get your return back. That's because Sony did not know which ones were wrong, 100. They had to test them for them. Then I said, okay, pretty soon this is going to end, right? This is going to end because at some point, they're going to sell out their consoles at some point. Well, when it got over 30-some million, Sony realized, hey, we're at our limit. We're at our limit with this batch. This is why they kept coming up with different variations. It wasn't to fool me. It was to fool the donkeys. Anytime you're making variants, something is wrong, not something is right. This is y'all's 7th variant. 7th PlayStation 5 model. What up, fam? Never in our history of gaming have we ever saw one console get made 7 damn times. But you want to know what's even worse? I don't think I've ever seen a damn bundle for one game done twice either. Spider-Man 2's bundle is doubled. You have one that's by itself as a digital copy bundle. Then you have a customized bundle. Y'all wondering why Sony is trying to bundle up these PlayStations? Well, lo and behold, on October the 10th, 2023, the cat is out the hat. Or should I say out the bag, because the rabbit is out of the hat. Now, there's no refuting what I said almost 3 years ago. There is no way you can refute what I said. Now, Sony came out and admitted it that now we're going to discontinue. After 6 variants, you now going to discontinue the original PlayStation 5. Why is that? Because we're bringing out the PlayStation 5 Slim. But why is that? Because the PlayStation 5 original is not attracting the sales like they want to. And they have to hit a certain amount of sales to live up to what legal? The smoke and mirror theory. The reason why the donkeys of today are still yapping about Sony being in first place, they're still telling this lie, is because their console sales are still up. But reality is coming for these donkeys, y'all. When these consoles, when the Slim don't sell like the PlayStation 5, then they're going to open up their eyes. They're already cracking right now. See, the problem isn't us, right? The problem is you donkeys, like I said. The problem are you PlayStation fans. See, now we have to turn our eyes and look. It's not me because I haven't invested in PlayStation at all. So I'm not the reason for all this catastrophe. It's you PlayStation fans. You guys are letting your favorite brand down. You guys aren't supporting your stuff. Why are you on Twitter talking about our Xbox? It's not doing anything to us because we play on our Xbox. You can talk about the Xbox all day, but the Xbox fan is going to get his Xbox and play games on it. That's our answer. You can say our games suck. You can review our games. I don't like it. The Xbox fan is going to buy that game and review it for himself. That's the difference between the PlayStation community and the Xbox community. The PlayStation community is invested in their feelings. So they need Metacritic. They need the IGNs. They need these gaming outlets, right, to tell them how to feel about their video games. The whole entire gaming journalist media is well, I wouldn't say the entire, because I got to give it up for my man, what's his name, off of Verge, my man Tom Warren. He does a very good job keeping it down for the Xbox community. He does a good job. He's one of the very, very few. Tom Warren came to my head when I thought about one of the realest Xbox journalist out here, man, that do his very best. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but he does a great job keeping us posted, and he's positive with the Xbox community. We don't have many of those guys. So Tom Warren, much respect over here on Di-RRec Gaming, man. Keep doing your good work. We appreciate your journalism, because you put out stuff that's great. You put out stuff that's informative, and you keep it positive in our community. When we on the internet and all we see when we look around is just a bunch of lies, a bunch of doom and glooms, non-excitement for Xbox. Then they want us to kiss these journalists' ass. Rain G4 in the building. Sony gonna put a cassette player in the PlayStation 5 Slim. Boy, you's a fool, bro. You cutting up tonight, fam. Right, they gonna put an 8-track in that thing. But we gonna get to that, Rain. Don't even worry, I got you. They denied and denied and denied Rain G4, right? They kept it quiet, Rain, all this time, because deep down they know it was true. That's what the PlayStation community does, man. So state of play after state of play after state of play after state of play 100, Jago 6. The shows are garbage, Games Heroes. All their shows is trash. Dead trash. These are facts. Not making this up. All trash, right? We was in 2021 asking the donkey community, where's your pipeline? We was saying that. In 2021, we were saying what they got after God of War. I said, I'll make it even better. Games, what they got after Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man is the trophy. We was talking about this in 2021 on
They got hell divers.
That's right. They got stuff, Games Heroes, that they ain't even asked for. What's up, Swaggy D102, baby? They got games that they don't even ask for. They didn't even ask for this PlayStation Slim. Let me tell y'all what they were asking, y'all. They were going to mythology. They were going to bring forth this mythology, right? And this great theory of a fantasy realm where if they spoke it enough, it would come true. Guess what it was, y'all? Y'all know what it was. They were putting up the PlayStation 5 Pro this summer. Dolanite, what's good? They wanted to make the PlayStation 5 Pro a reality. They wanted to start speaking about it. And I told them, y'all aren't getting no Pro. What's wrong with y'all? Do y'all not study what's going on? I told you that Xbox got the big deal with AMD. There's no way this generation that PlayStation is going to make a console greater than Xbox. I told y'all that. Now, you can go run around in your Easter egg shows and listen to them dummies all you want to. But look how them dummies are letting y'all down. These dummies can't even stand on their own 10 toes and look y'all dead in the face and tell y'all the truth. They want to act like what we saying ain't real. But you can keep on fronting. I don't care. The funny part is, I don't even know. I want y'all to ride the wheels till they fall off. It's going to make it more funnier. I don't want you to believe in what I'm saying. I want y'all to think what I'm saying is lies to y'all now. That's what I want y'all to believe, because I told y'all that this thing right here was going to drag. Sony wasn't going to just admit this. You think Sony was going to admit this in their first year? Hell no. They wanted y'all to do exactly what y'all did. Buy up them damn raggedy-ass PlayStation 5s. Buy them up. They knew they were going to make that damn Slim. They knew that. Now you got PlayStation pulling a stunt that the Switch pulled. Oh, we're coming out with a new Switch. That bitch just has an OLED screen. That's it. Charge you what? $50 more for an OLED screen. Same exact console. Same exact console, Jago. Look, PlayStation VR 2. Garbage. The handheld. Garbage. Now look, the legal's calling them garbage. Watch what the PlayStation community does. They don't support it. They don't support it.
No games.
No games. Right? It's them. See, my man 50 Grand Realist, Games for the Legal Chit Chat community, We can say PlayStation is garbage till our faces turn blue. Who cares what we say? Those are harmless opinions. The reality is the PlayStation community don't buy games. That's the reality. Bubba Fett Gaming, what's good, baby? The reality is they don't buy games. They can say whatever they want to say about Xbox. The reality, they don't buy games. Bro, VAC Records. Bro. VAC, this is crazy, bro. VAC. Damn. Yo, VAC. They using a paper clip, VAC. We're down to a damn VAC. In the beginning, it was screwdrivers. It was nails and a screwdriver. Listen, y'all, you can't make this up. We're talking about consoles. And we were down to screwdrivers and nails. Now we're down to a damn paperclip stand. I ain't making this up, bro. Exactly, but this shit's funny. Y'all calling it a kickstand. That shit is too. Boy, the Xbox community is wilding. The damn PlayStation Slim has a kickstand. Right, this shit has a console with a kickstand in 2023. Forza Legend, man. Brooklyn what's good, fellas? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you too, homie.
And the kickstand costs $30.
And how much does it cost, Game Heroes?
$30.
My God. Game Heroes, Chit Chat community, realist, my man 50 grand. AKA X Divisions. Tell me, when has it ever made sense that a console that's all digital costs more than the console with the damn disc drive? When did that ever make sense?
Not at all.
Bro, this damn console costs more than the console with everything.
They just went up on price, right?
They went up on price. It's
They just went up on the digital price for the digital console. What kind of
look, man. Look, I'm gonna be real with them, right? Like I always be. The donkeys don't understand what's going on because they don't ever challenge PlayStation anyway. Whatever PlayStation does, I don't care if PlayStation takes a dump on the PlayStation 5, they'll be fine with it, right?
See, legal, this is the thing. Legal, this is the thing. When somebody over at Xbox was saying, hey, look, we going up on Xbox Live, what did everybody do? Everybody came together and said, hell no. And what happened? What happened? They went back on it. They said, oh, you know what? We're going to take the, all right,
It's the same stuff, right? It's the same stuff that Realist was telling me way back in the day with the SSD. When they were talking about the SSD, and you remember, who was it? What's one of the SSD companies?
Western Digital.
Yep, Western Digital. They came out and told everybody, hey, we got one that is compatible with the PlayStation 5. We got one. You can get ours, if you need to get one. And then, remember, they took it down. And all of a sudden, you didn't hear about another SSD compatibility until years later.
They don't talk about that no more.
Right. They took it down because Sony wasn't ready. Sony's out here trying to look like they tech, and they looking horrible at it. I don't care if Paris talked about it. I don't care what no influencer talked about it. I talked about it before any of them. Everybody else gonna go with the flow. I don't go with the flow. I try to give people the heads up, man. I'm looking out. I ain't waiting for what's popular to talk about. Nah, we ain't doing that right now. Now we ain't doing that. So I'm shooting from the hip. I'm just talking to my community. I'm talking to the donkeys because I tell them the truth. Like I told y'all, I'm not telling you to stop playing on your trash ass PlayStation 5, your loud ass jet console machine, your dirty ass Roach Motel strip club. I'm not telling you to abandon it. I'm not telling you to take it to GameStop to sell it. What's up, Radiance 96? I'm not telling them to hate it and sell it to a kid. That ain't what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you that PlayStation has been shafting y'all for years. And anybody who has been ignoring that is a dumbass and is a faker and a fronter in y'all's community. And the day that y'all need to get real with yourselves in a community is now. But I'm thinking now is too late. Y'all didn't listen. It's too late. There ain't nothing Sony going to do now to stop this X train. The X train became too powerful now. It's too big. When that gap will hit, pow, and it's over, and that deal comes, ain't nothing else to say. Y'all playing around too much. You thought that we heard it all from you dummies. We kept trying to tell y'all, look, to be effective, you gotta play some of these smaller games. You can't just buy exclusives and think that you're helping your damn company that you want to support in gaming. Y'all didn't want to listen to that. Y'all just wanted to make fun of us. Oh, we got the exclusives and y'all don't. Xbox don't have no games. Nah, Xbox had games. You guys were just writing those non-gaming myths. Like, just because a game ain't a AAA game, it ain't considered a game. Those were rules to y'all's lands. That wasn't rules to our lands. We play these games called Sea of Thieves, Grounded, Cuphead, and what's the great one? State of Decay 2.
Bro, yeah, or you had Halo. There's so many games.
That's right. We play those games called what is it? Before Dusk Falls, As Dusk Falls. We play those games called Immortality, Pentiment, where Games Hero slayed one Xbox guy slayed the whole entire donkey community. We ain't seen one of you donkeys be right yet. This dude murdered y'all in 2022. When everybody else was afraid to tell y'all the truth, Games Heroes told y'all. And y'all dumb if you betting against Obsidian, and damn Pentiment ended up winning 6 Gottis. 6! A damn novel game where you have to read it. It tortured me, Games Heroes. That game tortured the shit out of me. But you know what? I can't lie and say that game wasn't a good read. It's a read. I'm not going to lie. It's not for everybody. It's not for me. But I told Games Heroes, I'm going to beat that game because I'm not going to leave you out here by yourself. He knows I told him that. I'm going to beat that game before the year's over and join you. And we held strong, and that bitch won 6 Gottis. 6 Gottis. Go find me a damn AA PlayStation game that's going to win a Gotti. Let's keep it real. Your damn AAA games can't even do that. Horizon Forbidden can't win no Gotti. Your damn Spider-Mans can't win no Gotti. Your heavyweights can't even win Gottis, bro. But our AA's can win Gottis. Our AA's. Our small games can win Gottis.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Vampire, what is it? What's the
Hi-Fi
game called?
Rush.
Vampire Survivors?
Yeah, the Hi-Fi Rush.
Right. Hi-Fi Rush is a Gotti contender. Exactly, games. You can't get these dudes with the little weak-ass AA games they get to even be nominated, fam. They went and got Stray. Stray ain't no damn PlayStation game. That's a third-party game, and Jeff Keighley put it on his show like it was a damn PlayStation game. That was like the wackest damn Games Awards we ever seen. That was the wackest nomination game that Games Awards show that we ever seen in our lives, bro. That was a whack-ass year. Last year was straight trash. The Game Awards last year was straight laughable. That roster for nominees was straight garbage, bro. The damn gaming community wasn't talking about no damn cat game. Come on, man. That's the best you could do. Gun Griffith said Microsoft launched Xbox One S and X with Gears 4, Halo 5, Gears Ultimate, and Forza Horizon 4, and later Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2. And that's why that redesign worked. Exactly. They gave us that They gave us that great formula of diversity. When PlayStation can't, they can't give them a great diverse catalog of diversity in their games because they know that the PlayStation community cripples them. They know if it's not an over-the-shoulder, third-party frame-looking game with that same tired-ass template, that those PlayStation fans ain't gonna buy it. This is why me and Game Shrills can look at the whole community with a straight face and say, bye, hell divers. You diving to hell. You jumping off that plane. We know what's going to happen to you. What happened to damn Stellar Blade? They don't even talk. They don't even mention that game. They ain't going to play Stellar Blade. Jago6 said those games are available in Game Pass forever. They're not ever leaving. Sony online services, their games always leaving or never arrive. Facts. Because they can't afford. Here's the thing, y'all. Little banks can't afford what big banks do, right? And the name of the little bank that Sony had was called Call of Duty. Well, Microsoft came in and bought their bank. So the bank that funded their first-party games, and how do we know this? The most beautiful thing that ever happened to the Xbox community, and this is sad, y'all. I'm about to get real, y'all. We have a big-ass gaming journalist industry that's just full of shit, bro. It's whack. We got lame-ass, casual-ass gamers that talk about video games. They don't leave a mark. They don't build up the community. They don't do shit, right? So the Xbox community learned more with this CMA trial, right? With the FTC trial, right? With the European trial than we've ever learned our whole entire existence as Xbox fans. And that's a damn shame. We learned more about Xbox in a year than in the 20 years we existed. That's a shame. We got more information like that than ever. Hell, yo, what's up? It's going to hell, but the devil won't even want them exist going to hell. Right. It's going, bro. Eldivers is dropping. AfterBuzz, what's good? These games don't make it, man. All they ever known are those Uncharted. Look what they're getting now. They can't. Now they're mad at Naughty Dog? What y'all mad at Naughty Dog for? You're getting your exclusive. I thought y'all would never be tired of The Last of Us. I thought y'all just love walking that little girl around all day long. That's great gaming to y'all. Walk that girl around that whole damn game. That's great gaming to y'all. It's a damn shame. Sorry, y'all, Game Heroes and Realists having technical difficulties. It's all good. I'm hyped anyway. They messed up. They played themselves out, y'all. Oh, man, IGN is the biggest joke there is, bro. IGN is ignorant. That shit's so funny. Nobody takes that shit. I hope nobody takes that shit serious. That's been a joke. Bro, Box, ain't that stupid, bro? And you know what that's showing? They can't afford for this damn thing to happen. They are trying so bad to stop this ABK deal, bro. And it's already done. It's already done, y'all. Realist, you get back in here and come on back, bro. It's all good. It's crazy. Dorito Station 5. It's true. Yo, Realist, they called it the refire station, bro. I about passed out, bro. All I can think about these in Texas is refire beans, bro. Woo! The refried station, boy. I mean, you can't make this up, Game Zeros. You can't make this up. My man, 50 grand, chit chat. We here, baby. We are here. We speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth So help us gaming. Let everybody else do what they want to do. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. 706 Gamer, yo, what's good, baby? That refire station killed me off, fam. That shit killed me off when I saw that. Damn. That shit was funny. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling y'all with everything I love, right? It's over for these clowns, bro. They don't even understand this. And when I say over, I'm not talking about PlayStation falling apart and there's no more PlayStation. So let me speak on that, right? They call the new legal a Xbox extremist. No, I'm not. See, because an Xbox extremist talks like this. I hope PlayStation dies off, and I hope it don't ever come back. I don't want PlayStation to be around. I hate PlayStation. That's an Xbox extremist. You guys ain't never heard me sound like that or even say words like that. But guess what? If PlayStation falls apart, it ain't going to be because of the new legal, because I don't invest in it. Spider-Man will last a week and it's going on the shelf. Facts. I give it 2 weeks, realist, because people get paid weekly and bi-weekly. I give it 2 weeks, realist. So I give them another week. Total of 3 weeks and it's done. We don't get a full month of Spider-Man. And I'm going to tell you why. Call of Duty's out. Alan Wake 2 is out. Forza Motorsport's out. Starfield is out. Madden is out. 2K is out. FIFA is out. Damn. I mean, all these heavyweights are out. You think people going to sit around here and play on Spider-Man with all them games? And the one that everybody's going to want to hop on is that Call of Duty. That's the casual cornucopia, bro. They going over there, Game Heroes. My man 50 grand, they going over there. Yup, Mortal Kombat is out right now. Exactly. Spider-Man at the bottom. That's why even when they try to hype Spider-Man up, you can just feel like it's not there. It's just not strong, 100. In fact, it's just not there. When they speak about Spider-Man, the impact is not there. Guys that are talking about they've been waiting to play Spider-Man, they don't even talk about Spider-Man. That Forza Motorsport is so raw, bro. I turn my OLED TV up high volume, and it makes me feel like I'm right inside that cockpit, bro. Right inside that bad boy. Those engines start roaring, bro, and I'm telling you. You know what got me about Forza Motorsport? Not the ray tracing and everything, but that rear view camera built into the damn dashboard. So
yeah, that game is beautiful.
Right, fam. You don't even have to click a button. All you gotta do is just look down and see who's behind
you. I'm playing right now while you talk.
My man.
Hey, look, I'm playing right now while you talking.
Hey, y'all come on in, man. I know y'all here to support me. Y'all come on in if you got something to say.
No, listen, man.
Come on in, gang.
Leo, people ready to beat Spider-Man. The reviewers ready to beat the game, dogs. You hear me?
They beat it. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these reviewers.
I got you,
they got the game. They got the game last week, and they ready to beat the game over a weekend. Why does Sony just say the bargains tomorrow? They already beat it. Some of them won't go for the platinum. That's how bad it is.
Right.
Legal, like most of them don't even play Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man is their first Spider-Man game, those. Like at the end of the day, it's like Spider-Man is their own first. Yeah, look, man. Most of them, like I know one guy on Twitter. I don't want to say his name. He's a goofball, right? I asked this dude, like, you ever play like the Activision Spider-Man game? He said no. So basically, that is his first Spider-Man game. Why? Because of the Sony logo on it. That's why. That's why. Yeah, if it's a Sony logo on it, that's his first Spider-Man. He's not a Spider-Man fan. I'm a Spider-Man fan.
We know this.
I read the comic books. And everybody can say, "Oh, you spoiling Spider-Man." First, I didn't spoil it, but the Xbox is spoiling Spider-Man. Nigga, if you read the damn comic books, it's easy to spoil if you read it.
Right.
So it is what it is, legal.
Yeah, you didn't run out of smoke today, did you? Games
look, what fools say?
Games that came out to the bottom line. It is what it is, legally. It's time to end the show. Games are backing up. Let's go.
Yeah, what am I supposed to say? They made a whole.
Look,
listen. You could make this shit up. They make an old digital console.
Right.
They raise the price of the same price of the disc console. Then the attachment is $80. Why? I'd rather buy the whole the other console for $4.99 with a goddamn attachment with a disc drive.
Facts, a
lot of people who will buy the all digital console, they're not gonna buy the attachment because they want an all digital console.
Right. That's the whole point, right?
So that shit makes no sense.
It don't. The kickstand, bro. Look, y'all.
The kickstand is $30.
This shit's hilarious. It's just the kickstand now. Damn, it done made a legendary statement for itself. It's called the kickstand, bro.
The kickstand is $30.
I saw that, man. I literally thought that was a photo.
It's a paper clip.
I thought it was a Photoshop.
It's a paperclip.
God damn, y'all ruthless, bro. I thought it was a Photoshop, Game Churros. My man, 50 grand, I thought somebody photoshopped that. And then I saw that shit in the article and I was like, you got to be kidding me. And then folks were killing me when they were calling it a kickstand. For a console, that, I don't know. Listen, man, you don't have a soul if you didn't laugh at that shit. That is the funniest thing, bro, that could have been said about that damn little device. They called it a kickstand.
They got a kickstand to go with the fax machine.
Right. This damn thing, bro. God, y'all, this is horrible, man. This is bad times for PlayStation fans.
But like you said before, man, what got me was how they went up on the price of the digital console. I mean, it's not like they didn't go up on prices before, you know.
Yo, get him in mute, Games. He's bouncing off. No, you good. No, you good, Game. You good. He's bouncing off you. Go ahead.
I guess that wasn't good enough, you know.
There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, no, man. It is what it is. Like, bro, look, man. This was gonna happen, y'all. This was gonna happen. They just, and they know it's gonna happen. X Division. Look, man, Cass. If you're not buying games, right, you know that you're not contributing. Nobody has to. These are grown ass folk, man, sitting up here on Twitter fronting. Bobby, they on Twitter fronting, fam. But you know,
grown ass men.
You're fronting. There ain't no future in your front. We know the song, right? So I told them that. I was like, y'all want to front today? You know there's no future in your fronting. We can tell that y'all ain't buying these games. Polybaba, they're not buying the games. And then years later, here comes a Sony exec. The problem is PlayStation fans don't buy new games. What? You mean to tell me we got to wait because y'all don't want to believe what we say? Y'all rather hear it 3 years later? You just messing yourselves up. They used it as a cell phone stand. Back, come on, man. You're killing me, fam. They using that shit like a switch stand, fam. Damn.
Now, hey, they want to buy games. They just don't want to buy PlayStation games.
Damn.
But it's better to hear from them than us. You know what I'm saying? Because we just silly bots.
Right.
So, hey, if I'm a PlayStation fan, I ain't listening to no bots.
Right.
Same thing. They shouldn't listen to me either. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when it all comes out, I'm just here to say I told you so. That's it. I'm just here to say I told you so. You don't have to believe me. Yeah, man. Hey, the ponies tried to get me, man. Hey, I don't know what they did to my computer, man. I can't even use a browser right now, man. They after me, man. They after me. Hey, and y'all, but check, hey,
for a pocket protector.
hey, but check it out, man. Hey, I mean, PlayStation is at least giving them a gig of storage now, a terabyte of storage now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta give them some credit, man. Look, they gave them a kickstand, right? Took away their disk drive, but at least they give them some storage. You know what I'm saying? But look, when Microsoft and Xbox try to make digital consoles or move towards digital, only PlayStation, Xbox is the only one who's given the credit for, moving away from physical. But see, the one difference between Microsoft and PlayStation is that Microsoft tried to tell everybody who they were back in 2013.
Come on,
they weren't shy about it. It was PlayStation. It was PlayStation who hit their hands after that E3, and then came out with that commercial. This is how you share the games. But this is what I've been saying the whole time. This was not just a Microsoft initiative alone. This was an industry-wide initiative. Everybody wants to control the medium, right? I said PlayStation gonna follow Xbox the same way they followed Xbox on everything since 360.
Right.
Now you look at it, but it's only Xbox that's getting this backlash about game preservation, right? When they're the only ones who support backwards compatible games, right? The Japanese consoles aren't. That's not one of their focal points. But it's only Microsoft when Microsoft tries to make this move. But if you look at it, if the leaks are to be true, and this revision 8 of the PlayStation 5 gives them a full terabyte of storage finally, and then you have Xbox giving you a digital console as well, but it's offering 2 terabytes of storage. I mean, I don't understand. Look, Sony knows that they know that people will buy it just because, without thinking. There's people in my family that don't even know why they have a PlayStation instead of an Xbox and Nintendo. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm not even joking. They can't tell you why they have a PlayStation. They can't even tell you what makes it better. They'll tell you it's better though, right? And the time is coming where they're gonna have to face the reality is that they're being used, and it's crazy that like Sony is able to get away with this. All this time they've been coming at Microsoft through these court proceedings, trying to say how Microsoft could do this and Microsoft could do that. And look at the way they handle their position. They're mistreating their fans, the gullible fans, the mostly casual fans who just know they want to play video games and this is just the cost of business. They're not even knowing for the most part that everything that PlayStation is doing, Xbox can do and a whole lot more. But that's up to Microsoft to educate the consumer. I can't blame the consumers for just, following the crowd because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Apple. I hate Apple. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't use my phone. I couldn't use my computer. But that iPhone did work finally though. The iPhone got me in this podcast. I hated using that phone, man. To finally be able to get into the podcast, but it worked, man. It worked.
Knight said he's adding some Xbox Green to the chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate that, man. Yes, shout out to was that Dolomite? Look, man. Hey, moving from the Fold to this iPhone, I can barely read that. Is that Dolomite or Dolomite?
No, Dolomite.
Dolomite. Way down in the jungle deep.
Yes, sir. Gun Griffin says, yo, even Nintendo just remasters game. You know what, Gun Griffin? I already know. You see, look, man.
Nintendo remaster what?
Over here on Di-RRec Gaming, you can speak the truth. See, what he just said is the most cover-up thing in gaming history. When it comes to Nintendo, nobody holds Nintendo to that standard. Look, even Nintendo just remasters games at full price, but at least there's new features and it's a whole or a half series of Mario Metroid, so there's some value. Sony can't even manage that, and he just explained it. That's the reason right there, Gun Griffin. Because I didn't read your whole thing. I just stopped at the remasters. But as I kept reading, you explained it. And that's the trick that Nintendo has earned and learned and has gained its respect. Yeah, it may do new Super Mario Brothers 3, right? and it'll be a revamp. But the revamp will be actually revamped, where it's a new experience, and that's all it takes. Not just the same game. He's exactly correct, and Sony can't even manage to do that.
No, legal. The huge difference in what Nintendo does and what Sony does, Sony is remastering games from the last console generation. You see what I'm saying? One of their more popular consoles, Sony is bringing those games that they brought out at the end of the console generation for a remaster. Nintendo is okay. If Nintendo brought you Super Mario 3, I was like 12 years old. That would be great if they brought that back because it's old and updated that. What?
They remastered what's the name? Paper Mario for the GameCube.
Yeah, but how long ago that was? You know what I'm saying? But check it out. The difference in Nintendo games and in PlayStation games is that people actually want those Nintendo games.
I'll do.
And people actually want them. People are actually asking for these games. When you see even the PlayStation fans when they see these games, they say, "Oh man, didn't they just come out?" But
look, realist,
what?
Look what Jago6 said.
Man, I'm on my iPhone. I can't see that. What he said?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Jago6 said, "Gun Griffin, Nintendo gamers actually buy their products." There you go. They have an attach rate is 50% or higher. That's it.
Well, I mean, we know they have no problem selling their old game. I mean, their new games, right? Well, look, this is the best console generation Nintendo has ever had.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo has never had these types of no. Nintendo has never sold software at a clip this high.
Yeah, I know these.
Yeah, the Wii.
Never.
The Wii.
Never. Tell me one game on the Wii that sold 50 million copies that didn't come in the box.
Mario Kart Wii.
It's the same game, man. How many did it sell?
Man, look, man, it's 04.
You making it up? Stop making it up, bro. I'm trying to be factual here. But we know Mario Kart sold 50, so my point stands.
Look, the Wii was the second.
Okay, it could be second. I'm just saying that they've never sold first-party content at a clip this high. You tried to come against it. I need you to substantiate because we could easily go look up these Switch numbers. Like all of their games, the minimum that I've seen a first party sell is 8 million, and that was ARMS. New IP.
That's still 8 million.
That's the last time I saw it. That's what I said. Last time I saw it, sold 8 million.
ARMS?
People on Switch that wanted to use their Joy-Cons because when they hyped up the console in the beginning, they were showing that you could shake ice and milk cows with it. So when ARMS came out, a lot of people were excited about that.
I didn't bought that shit.
No, I didn't either. I'm not paying $60 for everything.
Blew up the Wii, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man. But see, that was in the box though.
Yeah, that was in the box.
Yeah, so it's like these idiot PlayStation fans saying that Astro Bot is the best-selling PlayStation game. That's stupid. You know what I mean? If it comes in a box, is it really a sale? No. Same thing for all these bundles like that they do.
Sports. It's like Wii Sports.
Yeah, well, Wii Sports came in the box.
I'll get back to the subject. This is kicking.
Well, I mean, this is the same. This is on the subject though, because your whole thing is they're not buying these games, and then when they're trying to compare themselves to Nintendo, look, Nintendo is incomparable, especially right now. This is their best generation. People actually want those games. PlayStation is in trouble. You've been talking. You've been saying what we always say. Look, people don't want to see PlayStation go to this live service thing, but Phil Spencer said like back in 2017 that was going to be a focus. And now you look at Jimmy, he comes through talking about live service games, but PlayStation is not equipped to do it. They bought Bungie, and then as soon as they buy Bungie, Destiny starts to fall apart. Honestly, I don't know where PlayStation goes from here. I've said this before. I've been trying to like be creative for PlayStation because look, if you like movie games, they make good movie games, but those games cost a lot of money, take a lot of time, and they don't sell. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, really. Look what VAT Records said. Sony puts out more hardware than games. That's facts. And listen, VAT, you look. The way I would look at it, that's okay, right? As long as your accessories are selling. The thing about it, y'all, is this. This is what people don't want to admit about their PlayStation console, right? Because we know that we're a part of a gaming industry that try to use Xbox as a second tier or a third option console. We know this, right? But the reality is it's not. Actually, the Xbox is doing more than both consoles. Doing way more than both consoles as far as features and as far as being a true next gen console. It's the only one that's it's pushing the envelope, right? But because they don't like the Xbox, is why we don't get press on it. So putting out the hardware is fine, right, Vec? But when their audience ain't buying it, that's the problem. Their community ain't talking about no damn PlayStation VR 2. They're not even talking about that handheld. So how is PlayStation?
What is there to talk about?
How is PlayStation supposed to keep going? It ain't because the new legal's calling it trash, or the realist is trying to be compromisable to these donkeys, or Game Serial talking about Nintendo, or my man 50 Grand talking about Sony sucks. We're not dictating that issue. This issue falls in the laps of these donkeys and all these other fake influencers and neutrals out here. You guys have the responsibility of backing up your claims. Y'all got a lot to say about the PlayStation. But what y'all don't do is you don't criticize it. We do. And so we pay the price for criticizing it. When we criticize it, we're called extremists.
But actually, they're going to pay the price for that.
Game Serials, it doesn't even matter if they call me an extremist. The reality is,
hey, they call me toxic.
Game Serials, I'm not the problem for PlayStation.
I'm not the problem either.
You're not the problem, right? You
They
get
call
what
me
I'm
toxic.
saying?
Listen. They call me toxic.
Or
I'm
right,
toxic.
Even if I was toxic, I'm not the problem for PlayStation because it falls into the lap of those that put their money in that brand. Look, I got Assassin's Creed Mirage on Xbox. I got Forza Motorsport on Xbox. Realist, I bought those games. Realist, I went out and bought Starfield, the Constellation Edition. I bought that game. You see what I'm saying, Realist? I bought these games. Realist knows that I bought Dead Island 2. I bought Halo Infinite. I bought.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this, Game Serials?
Mm-hmm.
But you go and
I bought the Forza Premium Edition.
Right, but you go and talk to these donkeys on Twitter that all they got in their mouth is Xbox, right? See, they can say all legal want to talk about is PlayStation. Go look at my post. That's a lie too. But even if I was only talking about PlayStation, you can't say I'm not buying and playing these games. I can say that about you donkeys. You know why I can say it about you donkeys? Because Sony said it about you donkeys. And they said it before I said it.
It must be
even
true.
If I said it and didn't have the proof, they said it and they have the proof. They got the numbers that are behind the scenes that show that y'all ain't buying these games. Y'all were the idiots in the gaming industry saying that Game Pass is deadly to the gaming industry. You the guys that said Game Pass makes the industry look bad. You guys said Game Pass isn't looking out for devs. You guys said all those dumbass claims. But here's the flip side of it. I didn't hear y'all say that about PlayStation Plus. Now watch this, Game Serials. We got it on wax. That Sony charges these indie developers $15,000 to $25,000 to put their games on their platform. I don't hear them donkeys talking about that. Paula Baba, they ain't yapping about that. All I heard was carrot. Realist, when that fact came out, all I heard was carrot crunches. I ain't hear not one. I ain't seen not one influencer coming out.
They talked about it for half a day. But if that had been Xbox, they'd still be talking about it.
Look, I didn't see one of them. I didn't see them out with their chest out, making a stance. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. You see what I'm saying? But when, like you said, Realist, if Microsoft, bro, look, Realist, Game Serials, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I didn't hear this or see these tweets, right? I was told, right, in 2022, that even if Hellblade came out,
yep,
Hell, this is funny. I'm not making this up. If Hellblade, Starfield, and Forza Motor, if just those three came out in this year, it wouldn't be enough.
Nope.
Do you see the level of stupidity?
Yeah, but no.
Right.
The person you're talking about.
Listen, it ain't just him. I know what you're talking about, but it was many people.
Yeah.
It wasn't just him, right? It was many people saying that dumb shit. I saw it. So I'm sitting here saying to myself, right? I know why you're going there, because there was an issue that went on. The next Xbox era guy made a comment about it, right? That even if this was to be so, you got to understand something. 2022 was the year of delays. All these days, and that's when I gave Realist his flowers, because Realist was the one that called it out. See, Realist doesn't have a platform, right? He doesn't have a massive following, but he comes to Di-RRec Gaming and speaks truth. He was telling all of us, when we were all going at him, that man, I just having this feeling that it don't make sense, y'all. Because I'm looking at how is Microsoft gonna be able to squeeze all these games in? I just don't see it. So I'm gonna say Xbox is gonna delay their games to 2023. That way they can space it out, figure things out. So I'm gonna get it to 2023. That's crazy. Now I see it. It wasn't crazy. It was genius. Because look at all the games we got and look at the spacing. Look how it's happening. And ain't nobody complaining. Ain't nobody feeling rushed. People are flowing. Look at Starfield. Still number 3 after a month on Xbox. Xbox is thriving. And guess what, Games Heroes? Here's the funny fact. When I heard both Shaggy, right? The beginning of this year, Shaggy asking Microsoft, where's the date? See how they put the pressure on Microsoft? We need date. It wasn't good enough to just mention games, as if all the state of play shows were actually showing them something, right? So they gonna sit up here in front. For 4 years, PlayStation ain't showed them shit. But now they're gonna put the pressure on Xbox. That's for some reason Xbox got to show dates now. This dude didn't even let us have 3 years of the New Year's to celebrate, and he's already on Twitter capping hard.
Xbox got no games.
Then we had the same person, right? The same person tell the Xbox community not to be excited for it. Then we get a show. That person gonna tell us how many games are gonna drop. All this time he's wrong. They're all wrong. Hi-Fi Rush Shadow drops, it becomes a hit. Boom. That was 5 games, not 4. Who am I supposed to be listening to? Myself. I'm doing better listening to myself out here, right? Now, we were told Starfield wouldn't be enough when Starfield was all we needed. Starfield is all we need. If not another damn game dropped in 2023, Starfield has done its job. Look, because everybody talks about Starfield. Everybody in the world playing Starfield. Everybody in the world ain't going to be playing no damn Spider-Man. You know how we know this game, Charles? You know how we know this, Realist? And we Pony tried to get me. You know how we know this, my man, 50K? Because the world ain't never just stopped to play Spider-Man ever in the Spider-Man's existence. And it ain't going to do it with this one. There's going to be Spider-Man fans that go out and buy the game, yes. But the whole world ain't going to stop like it stopped for Starfield. People ain't turning in their Xboxes to go play damn Peter Parker and Miles Morales. That ain't going to happen. People literally turned in their PlayStations for Xboxes to play Starfield. That's a game changer, man. And that's why they hated on Starfield. They know these truths. The industry straight up showed its face, man. You can't look me in my eye and make me think that there's no bias, there's no level of stupidity out here when they openly did it. IGN dude admitted it, what he was doing. I just don't like Microsoft. That's why I'm review bombing this game, because I don't like Microsoft. That's the type of shit we got. These are the people at high levels in the gaming industry that we got out here. And then they want to look at us, Game Heroes, Realists, 50, and the Chit Chat, and point the finger at us when we're doing harmless, jabs at each other on Twitter. Man, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. If you can't stand these little bitty jabs, get off the internet. Go find another platform. We're grown-ass men over here, bro. It's not a babysitting job. My job on Twitter is not to think about what to say that's going to cradle your fucking emotions. That's not my job. I got my own post and my own profile on Twitter where I say what the fuck I want to say. I don't give a shit. As long as I'm not harassing you, who gives a shit what I post? That's why you have a profile. So you can go post what you want to post. I don't give a shit that you get mad because every day I wake up and I decide to post something about Xbox that pisses you off. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, if you tell people you don't take what you say serious, then why the fuck should I? What gives you a free pass? I see AfterBoss every day putting black eyes on these donkeys every day. They come at them and AfterBoss beats the shit out of them on Twitter, and then they block them. Well, you decided to come up like you was a stallion, like you was a thoroughbred. Me and Spartan beat up a damn donkey today. And he blocking. Came in talking about I was a monkey and I need to pick cotton. Using them old tired-ass Southern tactics that I know in reality he ain't in my hood saying that shit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? But in the end, 50, we got him running. Well, I'm not here for your feelings. I didn't even get personal to him. It's not that serious, bro. This is just gaming. This is just gaming. And it's all about, listen, Sony is the competitor of Xbox when it comes to consoles. But what the donkeys got to remember is there's more skin on the cat, right? There's cloud. There's devices, right? So Sony may beat Xbox when it comes to the console, but it ain't beating Xbox when it comes to the devices. Why you think that handheld flop? It ain't beating Xbox when it comes to software. Why you think that VR flop? It ain't messing with Xbox when it comes to the cloud. Why you think the PlayStation Plus can't grow? See, they can't beat them there. But they can beat them in the console. I don't give a shit that they beat them in the console. The console space is not affecting Xbox. Me and Game Shirls talks about this all the time. Look, Game Shirls, I'm going to say it on Di-RRec Gaming again. I concede, 50. I concede, realist. Games Chit Chat. The PlayStation console outsells the Xbox console. Donkeys, you get that from me every single day. But here's what you ain't going to get from me. I ain't going to sit up here and lie for you and say Xbox in third place. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that say Game Pass beat the shit out of Sony. And I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and say little bank takes big bank. See, those things I'm not going to do. I'll keep it real where real needs to be kept. But I'm not going to play your fake narrative, emotional theory life that you got programmed in your brain to think about PlayStation. I'm not going to play with you there. I don't care how many influencers want to play neutral and all that other bullshit, bro. There's no room for neutrality over here, bro. We ain't neutrals over here. I have a Switch. I'm not a neutral. I got a raw guy thanks to my man, realest one. I got a Logitech G Cloud. I'm not a neutral. Because the new legal is my gamer tag. Guess what the new legal goes on, my man? 50 grand. It goes on my Raw Ally. It goes on my G Cloud and it goes on my Xbox. The new legal ain't on my Switch. So at that point, if you're not where the gamer tag, the new legal's at, then we ain't talking. There ain't nothing to talk about. You either gonna go with that gamer tag is at, or you don't. I don't care to tell you what the hell I got. And I'm a gamer, I own everything. Give a shit about that. Because you're barely playing the games that you got now. How the hell you gonna convince me because you got all these other consoles that you playing these games too? You barely playing the one that you got. Dolomite, you gotta watch out for these fake PC dudes throwing their little jabs, pretending to be neutrals. Facts. Throwing all these little trick sets with their fingers and shit. Out here in these streets, acting like they real PC gangsters. They ain't PC gangsters, bro. If anything, they out here with these 2070s, playing these games at 1080p, like the rest of them. That's why you got the PC community out here silent. They ain't got nothing to brag about, bro. Ain't nothing to brag about. You ain't got over $2,000 on your PC. You ain't got nothing to brag about. Don't even talk to me. I don't want to hear it. You ain't doing no better than the Series X. No better. Don't tell me, oh, legal, you can get a PC for $700 and it'll do the job. They ain't gonna do what that damn Xbox Series is doing for no damn $700. Stop lying to people with your little bitty ass monitor, your little 27-inch damn monitor, and you expect me to play Gears 5 online on that bullshit ass screen. Fuck out of here, man. Shit. Stick
Hey
to
man,
playing
you could get it. You could get it. You might be able to get close on a secondhand
where
market.
your eyes sit right there on the middle of the screen. Play them type of games. Don't tell me about no game and you got to use your peripheral, damn it. And tell me you on that 27-inch screen putting in work. You ain't putting in no damn work. Stop your damn lies. And if y'all got those PCs, y'all the last ones to rep them anywhere. We don't see them on Twitter. So as far as I'm concerned, the hell with your damn PC. I don't care about your damn PC. I don't care about your mouse that you use, moving it around, and your keyboard that you tap it. Damn it, I'm from the joystick era and from the console era and of the controller era. Talk to me. Talk my language. I don't care about your language. If you ain't talking that language, don't talk to me. I'm not saying PC is garbage and people who play PC games is trash. I'm just saying stay in your community. If PC's so great, why the hell you always over here talking console shit? Well, we got the answer for that. Because ain't nobody over there in the PC community. It's not fun. When you get over there, you find out you all alone. And if you gonna play anything, you're gonna be playing those old ass, tired ass, 15-year-old ass PC games. That's why y'all don't rep them PC games. That's why when y'all get games, y'all talk about these console games that happen to be on PC. Y'all don't even talk PC games. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear about no Warcraft. Nobody wants to hear about that shit in 2023. Fuck out of here with that shit. We over here playing.
Hey man, you can't be talking about Warcraft now, bro. That's first party.
But we don't give a damn. Look, really.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
you gotta talk about that other one, man.
You know where I'm gonna go.
That one that they try to compare Starfield to.
We ain't even talking about
Star Citizen. Yeah, hey, you can't talk about Age of Empires, bro. That's first party, bro.
Talk about Age of Empires.
Hey, and it's on console now.
Right. It's on console, but we ain't even talking about it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We don't be out here talking about no damn Age of Empires. We don't. The Xbox community don't. We don't. I'm not gonna sit up here in front because it's on Xbox. We don't. Look at y'all said taking that. Hey, listen, you can play PC games, right? Y'all go. That's not my issue. My issue is we don't talk about them old ass PC games.
No, legal. The issue is what you said for a brief second there is that PC players always inject themselves in the console discussions.
Right.
It's like, look, we know that you can build a PC more powerful than a console. We know that. You paid for it. It better be. So it's as if those same PC players are not secure in their purchase and they need to go affirm themselves somehow. So it has nothing to do with like being upset with PC or anything. It's just the PC community always finds themselves in console discussions, trying to make fun of console players for having a console war. Like all of these people who make these so-called salt channels are PC players. Now the funny thing is the console players embrace them once they start speaking about the other side. But that's all it is. But it's very rare. It's very rare that I see a PC player talking about the greatness of PC and everything that it's given to them. Only it has to contrast to a console, or the PC runs console games better. You should get a PC.
Right.
It's like, no, like, I don't. If I want a PC, I'll get a PC, which I have a PC,
Right.
but I'm a console gamer first, which is why I'll even like be so heavy with Di-RRec gaming or any other gaming discussions. If I'm a PC guy and I'm talking about and I'm making a channel, I'm not gonna go out of my way to find console players to talk about. Let the console players live in their space, and let's have our space over here in the PC community.
That's it.
Right? I'm not talking about segregation either, because we can all get along, but it doesn't seem to work out that way where everybody gets along and just talks about games. It always has to be contrasting against the different platforms. That's the issue. That it ain't having a problem with PC. It's the people that use PC that always find themselves in the middle of console discussions, telling us how dumb we are and how stupid the console war is. Look, man, leave us alone. Like we 35 and up. Some of us are 50 and 60 years old, still console warring. Been console warring since in television. Leave us the hell alone. Yeah, leave us the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why the PC community is
as
so
old as they are. As old as they are.
It's so as involved as they are in a war that's so stupid.
Right.
Yeah, the console war's so stupid. Let's sit over here and talk about them all day. If it's so stupid, ignore them and maybe they'll go away. But we ain't going away until they stop making consoles. There's gonna always be a console war.
They know if they start talking about PC, it's gonna be a snore fest, bro. It's just facts.
Hey, because once you get past the specs, once you throw your meat on the table and have a measuring contest, where do you go from there?
I said this long time ago, Game Serials and 50 Chit Chat community.
Yep.
I said this right here. I dare y'all to go outside tomorrow on a bright sunny day. Go out wherever you live when it's a bright, beautiful sunny day on a Sunday, right? Walk out around 1:30. Go out in your neighborhood. Find me a PC gamer in your neighborhood.
Ain't nobody please.
Go right.
Yo, you funny dude, man. You shut up, man. Yeah, you funny.
That's right. Y'all can't listen.
Hey, you funny dude, man. He said for the PC game. Oh no, no what legal? No what legal? No what legal? I got one.
What's up, Zing?
Hey, legal, I got one.
Facts, Jargo. What's up, gang?
My brother.
Your brother.
What he playing? What PC games he playing?
He's in the house. He's in your house. I said go outside. Oh, does he not?
No. I'm in my own apartment. He's in my mom's house. Okay. So technically, he's outside.
Family members, man. Look, no family members. Right, no family members, man. No family. Go out.
Okay, all right. You say no family members. Damn, you let the
in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Walk down that block. Find me a PC game. You ain't gonna find one. You ain't. This has been my whole life, bro. I remember when I was a kid, right?
Oh, really? He played Counter-Strike too.
I was in the military. I was on a military base. I'll never forget the day my friend took me over to their house, man, and he was like, "We're gonna play some video games." So I was hyped, and man, he sat me down in the kitchen, man, and I remember I was like, "What the hell is this, bro?" He was like, "We're gonna play Jumpman." I remember Jumpman. Now Mario was called Jumpman before he was Mario, but there was a PC game called Jumpman back in the day. And man, when he was teaching me how to use the arrows, I was sitting in my mind like, man, what the F is this shit? What the hell type of? I remember this and that shit in my mind. I wasn't gonna say nothing to him, but I ain't gonna lie. This is the truth. When I got the hang of it, I liked that game, and I started wanting to go over there and play Jumpman. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up and lie to y'all, but I always thought the keyboard and that mouse is the wackest shit ever when it comes to gaming. The wackest. And let me tell you why. Because I'm a true competitor, right? I know that the mouse and the keyboard has that almost instant reaction time. But to me, that's not what makes a great gamer. When gaming competition didn't start on PCs, competition started in the arcades, down in that dungeon, where all you had was your mouthpiece and your game. Now, your mouth could get you slapped upside your head, beat up, whatever. But you had to be smart enough to know when to speak and when not to speak, right? The beautiful thing about being great at a game is knowing how to adjust. even when the lagging happened, even when shit slowed down, the frame drop. You remember all of that? All that stuff that was happening back then that we didn't even know what it was and we didn't care. We just knew it was happening and we made adjustments. We was some bad mother effers, man. And then PC comes along and eradicates all of that. It did. It made you a whack gamer can be great on PC, but a whack gamer can never. Here's the difference, and I'm speaking from a person who won tournaments, who played tournaments. All right, I'm not speaking from a person who thinks because they got a whole bunch of followers they're talking gaming. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking from a person who not only staged tournaments, but who was involved in gaming tournaments. You can never be whack and be great at console gaming, but you can be whack and be great at PC gaming because the keyboard and mouse handicaps for you. The controller will never handicap for you. Either you know what you're doing or
you don't.
That's right, games. And these are facts that I will always live by. That I don't have nothing wrong against PC gamers or against professional PC gamers. But the myth that every pro gamer uses a keyboard is the lie. Everybody don't use the keyboard. That's a professional gamer. That's the lie. Now we're all gamers at heart. At the end of the central focus is that we're all gamers. The lie is we all respected each other's platforms. We don't. Because it's what Jago said. It's the harmless banter of the flags. That's what it is. It's the harmless banter of the jerseys. Some people gonna always wear that PlayStation jersey. Some people always gonna wear that Xbox shirt, and somebody's always gonna put on that Nintendo hat. I don't care who you can't stop that. And like we talked about today, competition is great. Legal never wants to see anything bad happen to PlayStation because I owe it to PlayStation while I have a Series X today. I owe it to Jim Ryan screwing up in court, running his donkey ass mouth, messing up. That's why I got my damn ABK deal going. Right? Telling me about specs will never convince me to buy a game. Facts. It's realist. I've been hearing about. Okay, I heard about the 49er. Did it want me to go buy it? No. Realist. Look, I told y'all. Realist came to see me last year at Thanksgiving. His family's beautiful. We came. We broke bread together for Thanksgiving. He came to my house. Realist, am I lying? Our cousins came by my house.
Oh yeah.
I did a overnight at Micro. Was it Micro?
And I was hot about you not bringing me.
Yeah, because I know, but see, it's okay because you were stuck with your wife Christmas.
I was stuck anywhere. They were asleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still hot, bro. Hey, but they didn't have anything though, so. I guess
right, I told you what I was pissed because I was like, bro, I sat back there in that back seat to like 7 from 11.
Hey, but this year you'll have the wrong ally to do in the back seat.
No, right. This year I'm chill. I know, man, I'm chill. Appreciate that, man. That's the biggest gift I ever had in my gaming life. I meant what I said, man. Nobody's ever done that for me, man. Nobody's ever done that for me, man. So you know you always got that seat on Di-RRec Gaming, bro. You always got that seat.
So I bought my seat. That's what you're trying to say.
You earned that seat. You been earned that seat. But the fact that nobody's ever done that, bro, that ain't cheap, man.
Hey, but you know what it was though? You asked. So you asked at the right time. So it's another thing too. Sick ass for something too. I ain't forget about it.
See the thing about real is that I learned, right? When we was on the phone, we was joking around, and I learned the lesson with him. There's one thing you don't joke with him, and so we had arguments. Man, look, man, I'm just joking, man, and you don't joke with him. He takes giving to heart, and when somebody's a giver like that, you just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop him. But I didn't know when I was getting it. You know, when it happened, it happened. He's one of those guys that when he say something, he gonna keep his word. And the funny part about it was, you know, to me, it didn't have to go that far because I was messing with him. But he takes his words seriously. That's why he calls himself the realest. I get everything about your metaphors now. I see it. You a straight shooter. You're not a goofy dude, bro. You know? You know what I'm saying? You got your morals and you got your values, and you stand on that. There's not a lot of people I know that are like that, man. That's why you stand tall in the Xbox community. That's why it's an honor that you stand up tall in here. You came out of the chit chat community, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was always reading your stuff like, man, this dude always saying, you know, Games Heroes in my spaces, always coming in with them facts. I listen to the language. Kaz been with me. Kaz has been knowing me since 2014, y'all. 2015 out here. Kaz knows my work. He knows. Me and Kaz started live from the streets off a mixer. These are facts. This dude ain't a new guest to me. This my homie. You know what I'm saying? This my dude. He called me, checked on me today. He just wanted to be on the show and sit on here. He wanted to pull a Spartan 117 tonight. He ain't got nothing to say, really. He just wants to be here. That's how it is on Di-RRec Gaming. Di-RRec Gaming has no, it doesn't, it's a freestyle show. We do what we want to do here. We ain't bugging out that we should have a scheduled clock. We got real lives. We try to take care of our families and do things. When we make it, that's why we come with so much passion. We know that you guys put up with that. We know that we're not always on time with you guys, but you guys know our hearts, man. You know when we go live, we gonna give y'all exactly what y'all want. We ain't gonna have step, bro. We ain't scared to say this stuff. We're the gamers. We're the consumer. Why the hell should we be scared to say something? They depending on us to buy this shit out here. They're looking at us like that. Joggle 6, the realest one. That's why you're called the realest. Your personality speaks volume on how real you are. Nothing wrong. Exactly. He called himself that. Now I see it.
You know what, man? You don't. Hey, you wanna know something, bro? You don't give yourself a nickname.
Yeah.
only Kobe and Jordan got away with that.
You can't.
I don't even. No, Jordan didn't give himself Black Cat. Kobe wanted to be like Jordan, and he created the Mamba.
Right.
But
you want to know who gave them?
Actually, my sister-in-law gave me that name because I just don't like when people try to make things sound good when they're not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we do business, so like. She'll be like, okay, here comes the realist. He's the one that's gonna tell us that we're messing up, and so that's where the name. That's where it came from. No, I didn't give myself that.
Right. No, that's good, man. Because
you know, women, man. You know, well, my women in my life, they're optimists, like super duper optimists, and they'll make you broke. Right. Especially what I'm saying, like in business.
What's up, girl? Good to have you. You guys.
Yeah, shout out to Dia, man.
None of y'all never late. We always appreciate you and other Zinc, man. Straight up. I'm trying to get Zinc on here because I want Zinc. I want Zinc to talk, man. I want him to. Zinc got some history, man.
Man, Zinc say he ain't with all that real Xbox talk, man. Zinc say he halfway pony, man. He say he ain't with all that.
He's got that vertical stand costs 30, bro. Zinc, listen, man. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with Sony now. I do know, but I'm saying this because this is just stupid. At this point, donkeys, you failed. You failed Sony. You have failed PlayStation. Y'all ain't coming up out of this. I'm just letting you know right now. You can say all you want to say to me. It ain't phasing me, bro. I don't play my games on my Xbox. I got the real the Gen 9 games. I got them. I'm not. The first lady of the chat. That's right. She be holding it down. Look. Zinc. Gun. Vac. Jago. They can't make me feel bad about owning an Xbox. Look, if we were playing a popularity contest, we failed a long time ago. Because that's all owning a PlayStation really is. It's just fitting in with the populace. I come from the Sega Genesis, where Sega stamped me as a gamer. The rebels of this generation. That's what I was. And I never was with the populace in any of my consoles. At first, I used to get mad at my dad, man. Damn, bro, won't you buy what my friends buy? You always buy me the other damn console. But then I started saying, but damn, that's what makes me different. I had that Sega Master System. I had that Genesis in the hood, and I was the only kid with it.
See, but your daddy was thinking, right? My daddy the same thing, right?
Yeah.
You can go to your friend's house and play this.
Right.
Go and play that. You play this.
Yeah.
See,
but
you get the best of both worlds. See, if everybody got the same thing, there's no difference.
It's not fun, right? You want to know what my dad told me?
I mean, but you could trade games though.
Right. Yeah, I could. I had to. Yeah.
I couldn't trade games. What?
My dad told me this, bro. He said when we went to go station on Guam. He said, I didn't want your sister and you to be left out. I saw all the soldiers. They had those console games for their kids. So I'm gonna buy this for my kid. But this is what he said. I said, but Dad, how did you buy the intelligence? Right? My dad straight up told me this, realist. He says, I walked into Sears on the BX. I looked. They had the TV displays on. I saw the Atari. Okay. How much? They told him. He looked over at the television and he said, son, now you know I'm a sports guy. I'm a football guy. I'm a Raiders fan. He said, so I was looking at, did they have baseball games? And my dad was like a semi-pro player. Like he umpired and stuff too. But he was heavy on baseball, but he loved football too. He loved the basketball game. So he looked over there, realized he said, it was showing all the little games. He was like, I'm sitting over looking at this one. And he said the graphics were better. My dad was talking console wars, and he didn't even know it. I told my dad, damn, you was a console war? He said, what's that? He didn't even know. He straight up in his heart told me it looked better. It looked better than, he says, I knew everybody talking about the Atari. But he said, but damn, it looks better. He said, I brought it home. He says, and we became an Intellivision family. My mom played, my sister played, I played, my dad played. I come out of a household, a generational household of gamers.
I hear you, Legal. I hear you, man.
Came out under. So when I speak gaming, it's a passion. Fuck this damn social media bullshit. I really influenced kids in the streets that were misguided, Cass, that were going down the wrong way, Cass.
I hear you, man. My dad introduced me to
I set those TVs out in the hood, Cass, and hooked them up to extension cord, Cass, so these kids can play tournaments, stay out of trouble. Fuck Twitter. I really did this shit. I don't give a fuck about no Facebook. I help kids, bro. I did some in my community, and guess what? Gaming helped a lot of us make it, bro. You know, we could have been duking it out, man. There was always something flying over our heads. But gaming was like our breakdancing at the time. Mm-hmm. You want to fight somebody, just breakdance. Get out here and breakdance and win something. Compete. That's all it was. And man, my best times was when Mortal Kombat came out, Street Fighter 2 came out, NBA Jam came out.
Street Fighter 2, that was like Pac-Man all over again.
Those were my best times. Those were my best times. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak gaming, I speak from a place of passion, bro. Gaming literally kept me out of trouble. It literally kept me out of the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? It gave me a place to go when we didn't have a place to go. And if we didn't have a place to go, we created it. That's what we did. I don't need to be remembered on Twitter. I don't need to be remembered on a damn Instagram. I got real life people that know me, and I know them. We look back and we said, man, those were great times. We held these times. We helped arcades grow. We helped failing arcades grow. Yo, let's go over here and help this dude, man. Let's get some corners. Go over here and help him. And then we tell the dude, the manager, what kind of games we want. And hey, if you put these games in your arcade, bro, you will flourish. So guess what happened? Guess what happened when we saved that man's arcade? We didn't have to pay for no more games. We walk in there and play for free. So guess what we did? Thank you. We changed the way gaming was, where we was at. Look at the blue one. I feel you, man. Gaming kept me out of jail and alive. For some people, that's a true story. I don't know what I would have done, Blue, if it wasn't for them damn laundromats down my street, or if it wasn't for them bowling alleys down my street. Bro, I know what I'd have been doing because I did a little bit of that stupid shit when I was young. We all do stupid stuff. I did that night in the detention center, going up on top of them skyscrapers, knowing I was only 16 years old, partying on top of a damn skyscraper. I know. Gaming saved a lot of our lives, man. So we don't come in here playing around. I don't come in here to lie to my community. I'm not even coming in here to tickle you. I ain't got time for all that goofy, like my man Willis was saying, all this goofy ass shit around here. We don't care about all of that, bro. Don't care about all that goofy stuff. We coming here to tell you the truth. And look what's happening. Everything we said happened. Get that. Put some respect on Di-RRec Gaming, damn it. Been saying this shit. We've been saying it. Check my credit. Out in my barcode, damn it.
I got breaking news.
Oh, damn.
Here we go. Forza Motorsport has a 36, right number 36 out of 50 most playing games right now.
Are you serious?
That's all right for a racing game.
No. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
You serious right now? I'm literally shocked.
Yeah.
That's my point. Yes, remember, Realist, when you told me long time ago, when do you think Forza Motorsport should drop? I said not too long after Starfield, like maybe a month. You said why? Because I said because a racing game, we can never take a racing game. It will never, as long as it's in Game Pass games, Charles, it's gonna thrive. What's up, crunk ass Chris? So if it's 36 or 30 something out of 50, give it some time. It's not a game that we run to. No.
Forza Motorsport is a sim. So right. It's very niche. It's not like it's not a Horizon.
It's a leisure game. We know this because we play it. When I play my games, when I come home, Realist, right? Here's my order, right? My order would be like this. I come in, I play Starfield for a while. If I get off Starfield, my next game is Dark Tide. That's why I'm almost at level 20. I get off of Dark Tide, guess what my next game is, Realist? Assassin's Creed Mirage. This is facts. And when I get done with that, guess what my last game is, Game Zeros? Forza Motorsport. It's my last game.
But Forza Horizon 5 came out 2 years ago. It's still ranked on like 15 most playing games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Right. Motorsport has always been the niche of the series.
Yeah, Forza it's very niche.
Yeah. Right. So I don't care about that because Forza Motorsport is what it's always been. That's it. It's always been a 3 million, 4 million to 1 million, 1.5 million seller. You know, it's not. It's never been that big hit because it doesn't need to be. That's Forza. Now if Forza Horizon put up those numbers, now we're saying, man, what the hell's going on? Right?
Oh yeah.
Right. But as long as Forza hit between 1 and 3, it's good.
No, it's gonna play. They're gonna have way more players than that. That was when people had to pay for the games. Now you have Game Pass, and I think I know that a lot of people don't quite understand like the effect the Game Pass has on games.
Right.
There's so much that you can buy in the game. Like you can choose to go spend 70, and I don't understand why, If you're in Game Pass, I don't understand why people buy games, but that's cool if you want to. You can go buy the add-ons Right? There's so many other things that you can buy. It might not sell big numbers. It never does. Like card games, they haven't been big since Final Fantasy VII, right? Like people still talk about Final Fantasy VII. Back in the day, for us, racing like games like Rad Racer, Pole Position, like those were like, wow. You didn't think you didn't think you would be doing that after you play games like Pong and stuff like that. But I just think that the game's going to be fine, and they're going to find other ways to monetize it because the way that they have this one set up, it's more like a platform. And if they can somehow be successful, in my mind, like rejuvenating the genre, like making it more mainstream, then it's a success. Because if they can get more players than they were getting before, because for a while I didn't understand, like, man, why are people like they keep making these games because you look at like Need for Speed went away for a long time.
Oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
that's
moving big. It
bad.
was moving big units, right?
Right,
You had Gran Turismo skipped a long time. The only consistent racer over the past what
right.
10, 15 years was Forza. Motorsport Horizon, going back and forth. Everybody else was taking like hiatus because you got to pay for these cars. All these cars come with licensing agreements. So I don't know, how much they were actually making after they finished doing all that. And you see what Microsoft's doing now with Motorsport, where they're making it more like a platform, something that's not going to end, more like a service game than a traditional Horizon game. You'll see. I just think that they need to grow the genre. See, Microsoft is looking at growing things, right? When they speak about gaming, and they speak about consoles, like Sean Layden said this too. It's not just Phil. Gaming on console, it has not grown, right? Roughly 350 million consoles are sold every console generation. Now, depending on where you put the Switch, the numbers might be different because I know in my household alone we had 4 Switches in total, right? Because of the way Nintendo they made it where it's a handheld. And if you look at the Game Boy always sold big numbers because everybody had to have their own. And the Switch, even though you can't put it in the TV, most people are playing a handheld that I know. So everybody has their own. So the numbers might be skewed depending on where you put the Switch this time. But if Microsoft can somehow get people on cell phones playing games like Forza, right? Because you got Apple in the mix. Now I don't know how Apple and Microsoft are going to play together because Apple pretty much put Apple where they are today. So maybe they'll get it together, and Apple will stop trying to squeeze Microsoft. But if they can move their games onto mobile, they've been doing it through the browser, which is the best way to do it. You want a native app, then games like Forza can have new life. I said a whole lot to say that don't worry about what it's doing now because this game is a long-term play. Games like Forza arcade games, that's more casual, looks more fun, whereas this one is a simulation racer. But if they can get people into the game, learning how to tune and things like that, they've created a whole subgenre in itself that way. If people can get interested in that way, I don't know, somebody at work.
Oh yeah, I mean, one minute.
Dang, man, you always at work, man.
No, no, well, I'm typing. No, no,
No,
no,
but
no.
I know you Jamaican, man. Y'all known for having 15 jobs, man. So I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, it's so real.
Hey, I used to work with this chick, man, back in the day. She had 3 jobs and a baby. I was like, who watches your baby? My mama. I was like, so when are you doing all this other stuff
What's
with your
up,
baby you
John?
talking about? She said, I make time. I was like, oh, okay. I guess
But
if
you're
there's a
right
will, there's a
though.
way. Like I know,
But
hey, look, cause I know you're a crossing guard in the daytime, bro.
that's too funny.
Bro, it's
But
it
but but
always it
but
sounds
but,
like
but
you're in the middle of a traffic stop, a traffic
yeah.
intersection when you
But
talk
you
in the
right.
daytime.
But Readers, you right though. But the racing genre, it's not popular anymore, man. Need for Speed been dead for years. Uh, Gran Turismo been dead for years.
Games Heroes, they're not dead. They're just leisure
Leisure.
games like
Leisure.
dirt. Dirt is a leisure game. It's
But
not a game that
but no,
But
nobody's making these games with the intention of being leisure games. That's all I'm saying. It's like
yeah,
they want them to be more mainstream. Like all these people are making games hoping that they can make hits, not just make a game where one or two, especially with the budget of a Forza or a GT. They want these games to be mainstream. They want everybody to be playing these games.
okay. I mean,
but
look at
that's
Need
why
for
they
Speed.
made but realist. That's why they made Forza Horizon. I
Yeah.
agree with you. They didn't make Forza Motorsport to hit they because look, man, everybody don't watch NASCAR, right? But they got their following. So the Formula One is always gonna come out. What's the
That's
other one?
Formula. That's Formula One though.
Yeah, Formula One comes
They
out.
got
There's
a they
another
got a
one.
they got a NASCAR game too though.
Yeah, they got okay. I didn't know if it's still they still got that,
Hey,
and then they
breaking
got
news.
Forza
But,
Motorsport. Now
but
games
mhm.
that the Forza Motorsport is for the car enthusiasts. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Now
It's
Forza Horizon is more for us.
Who
It's more.
spends the most? Who spends the most money?
What do you mean?
Enthusiasts or casuals?
casuals.
The casuals gonna spend the
No,
most money.
no.
Wait.
Now
Okay.
when
Well,
it
let
comes
me
to
let me let me
Forza,
let me let me
what-
specify then. Who spends the most money per capita? Right. If you take a group of casuals, yeah, they might spend more because there's more of them, but an enthusiast will always outspend them
on
head for
what they
head.
want, yeah, right.
So
On what they want,
if they can somehow create enthusiasts, if they can create people, because all you have to do is get involved. A lot of these things just require you getting involved and then you're hooked. But if they can't even get you involved, this is where Game Pass comes in. A whole lot of people that wouldn't normally be car
right.
enthusiasts, gearheads, are gonna
There
find
you
themselves
go.
playing this
Right,
game
right,
and then become enthusiasts.
right.
But an enthusiast will always outspend.
He's gonna right.
We are enthusiasts, bro. Right?
Right,
You bought a Constellation edition. What was that?
right,
$300?
right, right,
That's an enthusiast move. A
right,
casual just wants to see what the game is about.
right. He
You
gonna
said you
buy the
never you
standard
said you never
edition.
played Bethesda games like that, but you bought that because you're just an
Right,
enthusiast. You
right.
said, you know what, man? Everybody around me said it's gonna be good, man.
I'm gonna give it a
I've
try.
seen these
Yeah,
games, yeah, but only an enthusiast is gonna spend $300 on a game,
right,
bro.
right. No, you said it. You cleared it up when you said, that the Forza Motorsport is gonna attract Forza Motorsport fans that like the cars. It's gonna get them. Now, the Game
Bro,
Pass realist is going to get the casual who never bought the damn game. They're gonna go over there. Those numbers, game serials, they're not showing. They're not showing those numbers. All right, they're not showing those numbers, man.
If I was a better man right now,
Here's the thing, man. We have to start doing a better job of knowing which news speaks our language. I don't give two flying shits that
mm,
Forza Motorsport is ranked 32 out of 50 on Xbox. When I already know, bro, the majority of those people, right, that were car enthusiasts bought that game. Now Microsoft ain't even talked about that. But the power for Forza Motorsport resides in Game Pass, like Rilla said. That's gonna be where Forza Motorsport thrives at in Game Pass because it always has been like that. Before Game Pass, man, nobody was pulling Forza Motorsport like that. But look at others in who says, "Man, I'm at a level 62." They're out there. I
man,
like
I
my
saw
man.
that, bro. Man, how many levels can you get? The game been out what,
You
5 days?
can go over 100. You can get up there, bro. Yeah, you can get up there.
Bro, he been
Oh,
playing the hell out of that one, but hey,
yeah, man,
he,
it's fun. Look, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I started playing Forza Motorsport. I couldn't stop. I had to make myself get off of that bitch. I said, "Damn, boy, I'm gonna find mess around and be playing this game." So I had to make myself stop. I talked highly of it. What's up, Jigga J? I started speaking highly of it, and I was like, "Man, this game." What's up, Wilkie? This game is good. This is a good racer. Give it some time because listen, people still out here playing Starfield. People out here playing Dark Tide. They're playing these games. So the beautiful thing is that Forza Motorsport is sitting right there in Game Pass whenever you get ready to want to race and play that game. And that's the good part about it, man. I'm glad it's in Game Pass because I know now and there it's going to be taken care of.
Hey, breaking news.
Right. It
So,
doesn't have to worry about
so if you look at the top paid game, Forza Motorsport ranked number 4.
on the top games. When it said top
Paid,
game,
paid.
yeah, there you go. I told you that they bought the game. They just ain't. They're not talking about that. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be up there, but like Real said again, y'all, it's a brand new game. It should be at the top.
The reader said it again, man. He's not wrong, right?
No. So
Because
let's give Forza Motorsport a month.
Need for Speed, the racing genre itself is not mainstream.
No,
But what the only franchise keeping steady for years is Forza,
that's it.
right? Yeah, Need for Speed been there for years.
Yeah.
So then Grand Turismo is dead. Then you have the
I
other
hope so,
ones
too.
like the other ones from EA like F1 Formula and all that bullshit.
Yeah, you know.
Look, if you're a car enthusiast, like you love racing,
You
Slim
gonna
K
buy those
games,
games.
you buy these games.
Yeah.
If you like competitive racing, you love these games. If you like what arcadey games like Need for
Game
Speed,
Trills, I
it's
want
probably
to cut you off.
Forza.
I want to say something real quick so you can finish. I want to mention this one thing.
Go ahead, man.
John Go mentioned something today that makes Forza and let's just keep it real about Forza. It's one of the top 3 franchises of Xbox. It is one of the other billion-dollar franchises. So let's go
$1 billion
back like
franchise.
Forza don't carry weight. I want to get that clear. But here it goes to why it carries weight. Jago, I didn't refute your claim, right? Jago says, I play Forza with the steering wheel. It's the best experience to play Forza. And I've never bought the steering wheel.
Hey,
And
but
I'm
that's
not going to
that's
refute
an
him.
enthusiast move.
That's right. I'm not going to refute him.
Yeah, that's just I have a racing wheel, but
Yeah, I know it's fun to play with that.
if
Yeah.
Real plays Forza Motorsport, he's not gonna buy a racing wheel. He's not gonna
Yeah, I'm
play
not gonna
over
do that.
7 days
Yeah.
trying to get good at the tracks, trying to play competitively, going to Syncade, playing esports and stuff. Realist is not gonna do that. So a game
Why would you
like
say I ain't gonna do that, bro? I got a flight stick. I'm an aviation guy.
Yeah,
You
he's
see,
a fun.
you know what I'm saying?
uh,
I went to school for
got it.
aviation,
Yeah,
but
you
see,
got
this
it.
is the thing. What game can become more casual than anything else, right? Like everybody has driven or has been driven somewhere by somebody, right? If they can make that game mainstream, if they can get people just playing it, and they see that all I have to do is just drive, and I can compete and have fun. This is what they're looking at. They want more people playing these games. That's all I'm saying. Now, when you get in and you find out what it takes to compete, because look at my son. My son didn't play shooters. But once he started playing Fortnite with his friends, then he started asking me for $20 every 3 months or whatever, 2 weeks or whatever it is for a battle pass. That these are the types of things that they're looking at. But anybody can pick because I mean you have games where you can play on a gyroscope on your phone, right? If you look at some of the most played games on your phone, right? Asphalt's probably on Asphalt 11 by now. That's one of the big racing games on a cell phone. But imagine playing a racing game on your cell phone with a gyroscope, where they can have auto setups. These are the things they're looking at. This is what they want for the game. I'm not trying to take a dump on car racing, right? Because I've been playing racing games since pole position.
That's right.
It's just that I've seen the rise and somewhat fall of the racing genre. Same thing with the fighting genre. That like when you went to the arcade, you put your quarter up on the screen on Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Tekken.
Right.
Like that's what we did. Like if you had a Super Nintendo or Genesis with Street Fighter, you were golden.
Yeah.
You
You
see
know
what I'm
what,
saying?
Willis?
What?
Wilkins got a point. Look what
Hmm.
Wilkins just said, right?
What do you say?
They nitpick at Forza. And you want to know why Wilkins they nitpick at Forza? Because Forza can outlast their nitpicking. If they nitpicked that at Gran Turismo, it would fall apart. It would fall apart. And Wilkin is right. I'm not going to talk down Forza when no other sim does what Forza does. The technology that goes into Forza, no other sim has the tech in it. So I don't even care what Forza doesn't do or what it does. It's the best racer we have in the mainstream. When these other race sims can do what Forza do, then I'll start opening up my ears to criticism. But until that day, that's why Wilkin is right. That's why they nitpick the hell out of Forza, because they hate the fact that it's better. They hate it. Wilkin, it can't stand it, bro. When I got into that game, Zink, and I finally just said, man, I'm gonna look and see if I actually got some cars because I bought the premium. So when I went to look and I saw all this assortment of cars, I said, well, damn, let me start picking through these goodies. So I picked that Audi, that black and green Audi. I was like, man, I'm gonna get my Audi, right? So I put that bad boy on the track, and look, y'all, I wasn't even paying attention that the damn screen was in the deck. I'm sitting here like trying to push the button to look behind me, and I look, and I said, man, you kidding me? There's a rear view screen on the deck. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Turn that volume up, Z, and Jago and Wilkin, the sound of the car, it made me feel like I was in that car. Oh, come on, y'all. I don't look, man, listen. Forza is an experience. Enjoy Forza for what it is. It's an experience. If you want to do some racing, you go to Forza. Don't tell me about no other racing. I don't want to hear about Formula One. I don't want to hear about no Gran Turismo 7. Forza makes you feel like you right inside that car, man. And I started getting hooked, Zink. I found, dude, when you put it on that difficulty, don't listen. I'm not trying to judge anybody on how to play Forza, right? But I advise you, and this is pure honesty. Don't put yourself at level 1. Put yourself on the level 2. At least where it's giving you penalty. Because, man, I'm telling y'all, it's more fun when you do something crazy and you get penalized for it. It makes you want to correct yourself and do better. It's a psychological thing. And I found that out to be more fun when I did something and I get away with it. And it didn't criticize me or I didn't get punished. That's a bet, man. That feeling you get. And then I like when you do great things when you're racing and you level up while you're racing. That's dope to me, man. That's dope to me. And like I said, man, Forza, I was ready for Forza, man. It's a game that here's what Forza does for me. Forza, and see now we talking Forza. I was waiting on you, Forza legend. I knew he was coming. Look, I knew he was coming. I was waiting on it. I was like, Forza legend gonna come in here now. But let me tell you something, Forza legend. I've been waiting on Forza, right? Because I'm gonna tell you what Forza does for me. When I'm done playing all these shooters and all these action-paced games, Forza is where I go and kick back, man. Turn that volume up on my TV, hit that rev, man, and just zone out and just race. And what I love about that, man, you remember on Forza Horizon when you challenge each other and then you get the AI and you have to beat you and then you challenge. I love that, man. I love going out there as I keep going, and then I see some of y'all's names in the AI. That's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, it's a beautiful feeling,
man. My boy done got this far. I'm gonna try to beat him. And his AI is either weak or he's strong.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, and if y'all do win, I'm gonna keep racing until I beat you.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm saying, really. You'll find yourself. You won't say nothing, but you'll keep trying to beat him and beat him.
Oh, I'll say something. I'll send y'all screenshots.
But see, I don't ever tell nobody when they beat me. It's not, look, and I'm not bragging. It's not a lot when I get beat. But when I do get beat, I be like, God dang, boy, you been putting in work. Whoever it is that beat me, because I like seeing the fact that people done played the game and got far down the line. Forza Legend right here, man. Right now, it's Dark Side. Liza P, Dead Eye Hop, and Motorsport. It's not going nowhere. I need to beat those games first before I hop into Forza. And let me tell you, that's exactly how most people are feeling. Because that's how I'm feeling. I'm just glad Forza's here, so I can use it whenever I'm done and I want to just mellow out and I get on and I have some fun. But you're right. Right now I'm into them games. I want to beat those games and then get in my race.
Oh, it's not gonna wait, his
I've been playing electric racing car sets and racing video games and Night Driver on Atari 2600 in 1977. Speak your speak, man.
Muted Mike.
You know what? You know what's powerful about this right here? And people, black gamers make fun of gamers that are older, realistically.
Legal Muse Mike.
So saying you want me to give him a ride?
This boy, I'm about to be telling you, look, people make fun of people who are older who play video games still, right? But that's a whack ass gamer to me. They don't understand the culture of gaming really when they do that. Gaming has no age limit. I went to a hospital one time, man, and there was a very, very brittle old man in there. And he was playing a video game. And he told me, man, I've always loved video games. And even though I can't move as fast as I can anymore or anything like that, he says, I just still enjoy them. And it's all I can do. And if that's all I can do, then that's all I can do. I don't think you can find another thing like that, man. It's hard to find something that special that you can use almost your whole entire life. And that's video games, man. Outside of watching movies, but there's really not. You don't have to do much when you watch a movie, but use your eyeballs. But it's just video games, man. I always kept these three as a family. Comic books or just books in general, movies and video games, they all go together. But the beauty and animation.
Yeah, all right, legal. All right, yeah, I had to go.
All right, games. We about to shut it down anyway.
Yeah, all right. Good night, guys.
Good night, fam.
Good night.
I always held those two together. I mean, all four of those together because but what makes gaming unique, I think what makes gaming special is the fact that in all the other ones, we can't control the character. In gaming, we can actually control that character. And that's what makes gaming special, man. When you watch the movie, you can't do nothing but watch that actor or actress. When you're watching the cartoon or the animation, you watch it. When you're reading the book, you're reading that book. But when you're playing that video game, you're controlling that character or that object or that game. And that's the difference of them video games, man. And it's not a surprise to me. When I look back, right, Zinc, and nobody ever thought that video games would be this big, right? But the movie industry and the music industry has been lords for a long time. And now look, man, we live to see the day, right? Somebody like Zinc, who been in the gaming industry since the birth of it. When the Big Bang Theory created that game, right? Pong, you was there, right? and man, to see gaming as the juggernaut today, after all the hurdles it done been through, that's insane, y'all. It's insane. That's why I tell people, man, before we end this show, I'm all about the culture, man. Console wars don't bother me. The back and forth jams don't bother me. The gamers who front and don't play video games don't bother me. The ones that do don't bother me, right? The neutral don't bother me. The one who has to get on the internet and act like he's something and he's not don't bother me. The girl that wants to get tough and then gets their feelings hurt don't bother me. The girl gamer that can beat some of us don't bother me, right? These fake ass influencers don't bother me. These weak ass YouTubers don't bother me. These real YouTubers and influencers, they don't bother me. There's only one thing in the gaming industry that bothers me. That's when you take gaming personally. That's when it bothers me. That's when it bothers me.
It's supposed to be fun.
Because that's it. At the end of the day, if you can't make everything out of it being fun, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Because we're not stopping who we are because of you and your opinions. It's just you and your opinions. We don't care about your opinions. And that's it. I come in to say this. You respect people. Give people their respect, right? You want your respect. We keep this stuff gaming. And you don't have to be major to do major things. Just do what you do and enjoy what you do. And upon that, we getting the hell up out of here, man. It's 2 hours in. Yo, we got to get up and go to work in the morning. So, yo, man, I'm going to say this one more time. You ain't got to be major to do major things. This has been the new legal represent Di-RRec Gaming, where my man's ponies try to get me, the realest one. And my man, 50 grand, a.k.a. X Division, a.k.a. Kaz. Yo, shout out to the Chit Chat community. Jeremy Merchant, all the way from Australia. We in the building. We went worldwide because of you. Other Zinc, Jargo 6, Crunk Ass Chris, Dia, Twin Star Unruly in the building, Forza Legend. Shout out to Forza Legend for the donations, man. Wilkin in the building. Mr. Kima in the building. Yo, Kima, find out the Rangers actually swept the Orioles. I need to know that so I can mess with Tech. Jigga J in the building. Dr. Vodka in the building. And Vodka passed me.
They gotta win 4, bro.
Let's see. Gun Griffin in the building. My man, Dolo Knight in the building. The blue one in the building. Vot Records in the building. Dr. Xboxing in the building. Mount PBM Gaming, my man, in the building. Afterballs represent Canada in the building. Six Slayer in the building. Radiance 96 in the building. Let's see. Oh man, my man.
Oh, they gotta just win 3 this round. Okay. Yeah, they swept them.
Polly Baba in the building. Hey, realist, did the Rangers win? Let me see. Swaggy D102 in the building. My man G4 Rain in the building. Rain G4. Let's see. Let me see, man. Forgive me if I skip somebody, but I don't think I skipped nobody. 100 in the building. Box in the building. Let's see.
Bro, you had Rain in here. You had
oh yeah, we had Rain up in here.
I think Island Gaming was in here.
Oh, 706 Gamer was in the building tonight. Shout out to 706 Gamer. Shout out to him. Let's see. Man. Oh, my man, Boba Fett Gaming in the building tonight.
Yeah, Boba Fett.
Yeah. Real Island Gaming came slamming hard tonight. Appreciate you, Real Island. Let's see. He came in swinging that bat. Him and boxing him and Dolan Knight came in there swinging.
Yeah, Doctor was in there earlier. Dr. Vodka. Hey, you know, you from Texas too, so you know how like old dudes they like calling each other Doc. Every time I say his name, I think about it when they walk up to each other, like Doctor. And I don't know who made that cool, but they did. Oh, you end the show?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. My internet just got kicked out. I had a call. Yeah, there you go. Appreciate you, realist. Yeah. Good night, Jeremy. But you're right. It was technical. I don't know. They're working on some stuff tonight around in my neighborhood, and I guess internet just lost. But I just want to let y'all know that I was giving out shout outs. Let me make sure I finish, man. They ain't stopping me from doing that. Make sure I get everybody before we end. Yeah, we did. We got everybody. So I ended up getting everybody shout out, man. I just want to say, hey, my man Cans came back. I just wanted to say, man, appreciate all y'all what y'all do, man. We're gonna do our best to keep it 100 with y'all when it comes to the Xbox community. Look, we got enough people who talk down on Xbox. We got enough of that. So we're not into that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that Xbox gets its praise. We're gonna make sure Xbox gets its flowers over here, and we're gonna try to keep this community strong. So, like I said, man, if you about Xbox, you good. You home here. If you're a real gamer, you good. You're home here. If you're a PlayStation fan, a Nintendo fan, you might not be good here. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have anything against y'all, but I don't see why you would come over here if you're not about Xbox. So, I mean, you can come if you want, but what about Xbox over here? I don't want to make no confusion. I don't want anybody to be confused about what Di-RRec gaming is about. So, get that Xbox, man. There's plenty of great games to play right now. Get that Xbox. Yo, and chase that one up in life, man. Make sure you get that one up. Don't let nobody ever take that from you. It's the new legal, man. Represent Di-RRec Gaming. Appreciate all of y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.